How's everybody doing? I was debating on doing this video or not, but we'll see what happens. Today is July 3rd. Yesterday was July 2nd. July 2nd, I had a lady merge in to my lane coming out of the Fort Pitt Tunnel on the Fort Pitt Bridge. I was going left to go towards the North Shore. I was on my way to Anthracon, and as I was going, I was behind her. We got past the divider, went to split line to where you can cross. I had checked behind me, it was clear. Looked forward, looked again, changed lanes, looked back forward, and the lady came over in front of me. We was traveling about the same rate of speed. She slowed down, and my front wheel came in contact with the left rear corner of her bumper, and that set me over the bars a little bit into the back of her car, then onto the road. I slid. I don't think it was very far. I'm not sure. I know the bike was probably about 2-3 feet ahead of me. The front was facing back towards me. The way her car came to a stop, she wasn't fully into the lane. So far, nothing's broken. At least they say nothing's broken. They took me to Mercy in Pittsburgh. They had me there probably about 4 or 5 hours max and discharged me. So, got a little bit of road rash, as you can see. You can't really see that because it's, but yeah, this is where most of it got. And that discoloration is from the tourniquet to check your blood blood pressure. The one at the hospital got so damn tight that it was bruised really bad. And they also, I can't see it, but they had like 4 or 5 IVs in me. They went a little overboard. But here's the helmet I was wearing. You can see where the slide marks were. Right here. And it even slid on the face shield. So, helmet did its job. I wasn't wearing gloves. Luckily, I wasn't going fast enough. It didn't do any real damage. Was just wearing a t-shirt. Nice day. Would this have did anything to prevent the road rash? It might have. But I just have a nylon mesh jacket. It probably would have ripped just like my shirt did. I'd still have the short shoulder and an arm. because the helmet did, protect my face, and glad I had it. I now have to retire that helmet, even though there's no cracks in it, and it's basically just slide damage, but it did impact. So, I got my first casualty of war. And the bike, I'll post some pictures up in the corner here or over here. I didn't get any pictures of the scene. A lot of people, they stopped. They wouldn't let me do much. I got them to give me my phone, but I wasn't able to get pictures because so many people was around me. The only pictures I got is, of the bike at the tow place. The bike's home. Main purpose of this video is just to let everyone know I went down. I'm okay. Outside of being a little sore and pride being hurt, that's about it. Handlebars are pretty well fuckered, and some of the plastics is most of the damage. One piece is completely missing. It was there, I seen it, but they wasn't sitting with the bike, so someone has a trophy somewhere. But so I just called the insurance company to let them know. Their thing that was really confusing was the car that was ahead of me it was a young girl and her mother, and I'm pretty sure the young girl was driving. And I think that's why the cop did what he did. But I'm really confused. I don't know if Pennsylvania does it a lot different, but he went over the things. I told him, what I seen. He was asking me what was my speed of travel. So I was following traffic. I said I was checking for vehicles. Next thing, I was head checking. Next thing I know, I look forward, and after I changed lanes, she's changing lanes too. He asked if I see a turn signal. I said no, I didn't see it. But anyway, long story short, after that, he sat there and gave me this long story that, well, someone has to be cited at fault, so I cited you. And I said, really? I said I would understand if I hit her dead square in the ass, but she came over into my lane. And then the cop turned around and said, well, contest it. He didn't issue me he said he was going to cite me. He didn't issue me a ticket. And then he told me to contest it when it shows up. I've never heard of this happening. I was in a wreck probably about 8-9 years ago. Lady jacked her brakes in front of me. I was driving one of my dad's vehicles. Brakes weren't that great. I couldn't stop. I hit her square in the ass. That was my fault. I didn't contest it. I just paid the fine, and they gave me the ticket right there. But this cop didn't do that. I'm really confused. I don't know. I have their dispatch number to call and get a hold of him, for him to call me back. So it's going to be phone tag, I'm sure. But I'm going to wait and see how much the ticket is. I'm going to wait and see what the insurance company said I should do. And go from there. But anyway, the bike's home. paid a very exorbitant rate because one, it was Sunday, and two, Fourth of July weekend. So that was about $250 to get my bike out of the home, not counting the gas. And out of the people I reached out to, Shadowfoot, I wish I was giving you this shout out under a better situation, but he's a YouTuber. He came to the hospital. He picked me up, and he took me to go pick up my bike and brought me home. He didn't have to do that. I'll never be able to repay him for that. And I don't have nowhere near the subs to give him a shout out. And no, before anyone asks, I don't have crash footage. The GoPro was in a tank bag. Battery was dead. Wasn't recording, which it was. But lesson learned. Pretty much short to the point, this video. Only thing I'm going to put down in the description, I'm going to put a link to my PayPal. I'm not begging for money. If you want to send anything, it's completely up to you. I'll keep it fully anonymous, and I'll reach out to you in person and thank you. But I'm not begging for money. I'm just going to throw it there. But anyway, guys, I have a couple more videos from the Sunday ride that I did with the small Moto Amino group. I still gotta edit those, and the bike videos are gonna be gone for a little while till I get this one sorted out, or get it fixed, or whatever happens. But I'm not gonna be on two wheels for a while. So thanks for watching, guys, and be safe. Peace out.